Hey everybody, this is Dave Dugdale, learningdslrvideo.com. A couple months ago I was in Hawaii for a family vacation. Wonderful. We were in Lahaina and we always love to go to Cheeseburger in Paradise. And this is where I came up with this little trick. This little mini tripod is called Coleman. It's made out of Germany. I'll put a link to it in the show notes below. Wasn't that expensive. I carry it around for a couple different reasons. It actually fits in my pocket. Here, I'll show you. I'm not gonna put it in my pocket, but I'll show you. It's not, if you have shorts pockets like I do that have like the sides on them, you can actually take the ball head and put it down like this and just put it in your shorts and carry it around. It's not too heavy, not too bad. So some instances I like to get nice steady shots. Obviously you could use it as a pistol grip as well, because it does collapse like I just did. So there are lots of different uses for it. I could do time lapses with it or something like that. But you can use it as a pistol grip and walk with it, although I don't use it that way that often. But basically what I found when I was at Cheeseburger in Paradise, we're just sitting there getting ready to order. And I was like, for some reason I was just kind of moving it around like this to get a nice panning motion. And I was like, man, there's like rubber grips. I don't know how to best describe them, but they create enough friction or drag, especially on a nice smooth surface like was at the restaurant. And so if you have a nice smooth surface, what I was doing basically, I was just taking my hands like this and putting them up against the edge, and then I would just apply a little bit of downward pressure, and then I would just slide really gently like this. And then I could even turn like this. And I was coming up with some really good results. I would, like in this shot right here, I was like amazed. So I started doing more shots. I was like, well, let's put some foreground objects like the ketchup and other things to give it even more perspective. And, you know, I guess probably the wait staff was looking at me like, what the hell is this guy doing? But I was just having a great time. I was like, wow, this thing actually works really smooth. I did have the IS turned on, and that was about it. And I even did it on surfaces weren't that smooth at all. For instance, this shot right here, which, you know, it would have been an establishing shot for this whole entire video if it was just stagnant like this, but I was actually able to move it on top of those concrete pillars, which had a bit of texture to them. So I was amazed. And a lot of people had asked me, because I had mentioned it in the video, that I was doing these sliding moves with this little mini tripod, and they were amazed too. So I just thought I would share that tip, and keep an eye out for the 60 course and the 60 review, hopefully in another week. I have only one more chapter left to do, and then I got to finish up the review. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.